Hello guys, welcome to a video where civilization started again. This is my first one, so let's start. Well, how should we start? Let's start on this island, or peninsula here. So a tribal nation starts to explore the area. It does not officially start a government yet, so they explore around there, discovering a lake. Then they set up a central government, which leads to the formation of the first country, known as the Red Team. So they explore, finding the Bay of the Love, going down the peninsula up to around that, what's it bay, and fully around that lake. Go down and around, looking for any useful area, expand up the peninsula and to that lake. Probably start a fishing business, to be honest. Well, they start to explore some more, exploring down all around. Then, in the other bay, they are also inventing boats and stuff. But they explore, expand, build up the country, normal stuff. Yeah. So after that, they explore, build some boats, go to that peninsula there, explore. Then they go around exploring that Pirate Bay, base coast. Then a fishing nation starts to form, which is the Blue Team, which has very good relations with the Red Team. They explore a bit, discovering that other lake on the mainland. They explore that little peninsula on the peninsula, explore around the main peninsula, leaving that bit at the end. While they explore some islands, because they had just invented better boats. Exploring around the bay, I think that is, yeah. Down there, around a little bit, discovering these islands, discovering half of that one, discovering the entire of that one. Then finishing off the peninsula, discover a few islands, then that one, then discovered all of them after, so yeah, discovering further up. Then Blue Team starts to expand to get better industry. Red Team fully starts expanding up the peninsula, all around, up bottom, down top, fully encirculating the coast, leaving that central bit empty for now because it's kind of useless, expanding down the coast and taking these 3 islands. Then they tell them to go, oh, for God's sake. Then they fix that. Then they take that central bit. And what should I do? Red Team, a little unstable, starts to collapse a bit around the edges, up here and over here. So all together, the central government is in those islands. The Green Team breaks away up in that, I don't know, I think that's northwest region, and the Yellow Team breaks away in the east. The Red government still has a very strong military and would not lose, but due to startleness, the Yellow Team does make a little push, as seen. But then the Red Team instantly starts to push back, destroying the Yellow Team's push. The Green Team starts to collapse before holding out there temporarily. And the Yellow Team starts to have a massive push out as they fully collapse on the peninsula. However, they do escape to the other islands. And the Red Team does not chase them, saying they don't know that land and don't need it. The Green Team, however, can't do that because they're not on the coast. Well, the coast is blocked, so they start exploring. They find a river and follow it up. Then they start exploring, seeing if there's any other area closer. So then they decided to fully start committing to following that river all the way up to the other coast. Where they discover, the other coast. They start exploring around. Then Oh, well, we can go to. The Blue Lake Blue Country helps them discover that lake. Wow, and also they discovered some of the coast line of the area that they're at. The red team does the same to the south. Yeah, the south, discovering another lake and more of the coastline. And fully discovering that island and another on that coastline. So the green team continued exploring and started setting up camps and bases in the area. So they fully start to evacuate the population up to the northern region across that path, which only the green team knows about. They set up online a country, which the red team does not know about the settlement. So the red team, angry with their ability to hold it back, fully destroys them, but their leaders disappeared somehow. So I wonder what it meant. Yeah, anyway, so these guys all kind of peaceful now because they don't know about the green team, which is a little rebellious still. But anyway, they decide to work together to start exploring the areas. So they get it. They have a good farming relationship. So they start to explore further inland. I think the coast is most explored. To explore to around there, I would say, before hitting a massive desert. Deciding to stop, which is quite smart, same as other places. So they then move their experience up north, while the Blue League team starts exploring the northern areas of land they currently know about. They fully explore that area there, then start to expand. The green team starts to explore. I'm so stupid. Anyway, the red team starts to explore down south a bit more, discovering more of the coast of the continent, which no other country knows about other than from rumours. After that, the red team decides that they don't mind the yellow team, but then the yellow team starts expanding near it, and that causes worry because they're like, oh, then suddenly their president, king, I would say, is assassinated, leading to massive unstableness. The yellow team starts a massive naval invasion across the southern coast of their old lands, taking it back, causing even more instability. More areas start to rise up, including the old Green Team rebellion, seeing their old government as traitors and abandoning them up there, which they also don't know about. They start to expand, taking all of the northern regions. They kick them out of the peninsula as the army rebels in the south, followed by some of the old Green Team army, and some of the Red Team army. Then they expand up, the Indian Yellow Team agreeing to split the Red Team as they only seek to reclaim old lands. The Red Team surrenders to the Yellow Team. So the peace treaty is the Red Team keeps all core territory and all territory that all wants to stay a part of them, such as that and this. And maybe a little bit yellow, yeah. So then the purple, purple team it agrees with the yellow team to create its own nation as the old green team rebels, the ones that didn't escape. Then, so after the peace treaty, what should I do now? So these guys are all happy, making a economic alliance to aid each other's industries, and also the blue team starts exploring up north. They don't know about the green corridor, it's going to call it for now, and they explore around the area, eventually meeting up with green team explorers. They start to explore together, discovering the river and all current green team territories. They realise, oh wait, there's a big forest up here, You can explore there instead of the desert. So they explore, not reaching far into the forest as it starts to get real thick, because it turns into a jungle. But they leave the area because it's kind of useless. The yellow team starts to colonize the mainland, like so, and explore, discover a few islands, as seen as well. They do not see these islands yet because they only really land on the island, explore a bit, and then go. So the blue team expands a bit to get to the mountainous areas surrounding that lake. Then they meet the yellow team. Instead of having a conversation or attack war over the land, they agree to give the yellow team their demands. The purple team decides I should expand as well. So they expand fully encirculating that big area, and the red team follows after. Is that pink dot? No, might be. Let me check. That's wrong thing. But anyway. Oh wait. They fully explore this area as they see it as a bit random to leave the area alone, because it kind of is. So they fully explore that upper area. Then they joined Venture from the red and pink team. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Let's get rid of that. Yes. Anyway. The red team and the pink team agree to share secrets and also work together. But since the yellow team doesn't know about the bay, they start to explore, sending out some ships. One guy lands there after a storm. He starts to explore the area. He's like, where am I? They don't know about this there, mind. The red and pink team decide to expand a bit more. The yellow team also realises, wait a minute, there's land here. They explore, leaving it at that island, so the ship must be underwater. They make a base up there, and the base there. Start to move people there, seeing it as a lot nicer than the other areas. So then, the explorers start to expand south. They start to expand north, trying to find the yellow team. They think they were around there, and they were actually there. Storm blew them off there. I know that they thought it would be there. So, yeah, they thought they need to head that direction, or possibly that way, to find land. So, yeah, that's what they're doing. They expand down south. They explore an island until they come across the yellow team. They're like, yay! And then they work together with the yellow team to tell them about their discoveries and also explore the remaining two islands. So they're like, cool, land. And they also start to explore further down that coast, realising that they can't this way and that way, downwards. So instead of standing into the forests and mountainous area and deserts, they can find ocean way and find better land at sea. So basically, the red team is looking to reclaim their territories because what? Oh, okay. Sorry, the audio corrupted and just trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, I think I'm trying to say the red team is trying to expand back into reclaim its old territories. They're like, oh no, the pink team is literally the military, we can't go after them, and we're also friendly with them. The yellow team is too strong and will get killed. Then they're like, wait a minute, the purple team is unstable. That's prime real estate. They start an attack, fully taking the lake first, then expanding further up and taking the rest of the land, until they fully take all of the purple team. The purple team, the citizens flee to the blue team, seeing the red team as evil and authoritarian. So, yeah. So, the red team has expanded. They are now a regional superpower again, right behind the yellow team, as they do not have the navy as them. So, what am I saying? So sorry, the audio has been corrupted, so I had to redo over this last part, and possibly some random parts throughout. Oh yeah, capitals. And the first capital is set up around there, and making it smaller, because I thought it was too big. And to set up the first capital is the red team, followed closely by the blue team in the Old Peninsula area after. They do erect a big statue in the red team, because they want to come then, celebrating the king that was murdered. The yellow team follows by, keeping the capitals very close together, but old lands. The militaristic group decided to put on an island, because that's easier to defend because they have a good navy. So, yeah. Then the green team doesn't get capital because they are still unstable as hell. They expand, however, and it appears I used the wrong tool then. Yeah, so they expanded it around there until they reached there and decided to go inland with it. The civil war begins due to the instability and the expansionist actions. So I did miss a bit there, something I'd sort out. Yeah, I missed a few bits. So they start to expand. So here I did have an error. No, it's two very similar greens, so they did get mixed up. So the next few seconds it's going to be me trying to fix it, and they look terribly. It's a lot funny. You'll see the pure annoyance in my mouth movements. Anyway, we are reaching the end of the video, and it stalemates there. Gonna leave Civil War as it is, as I see no further point in moving that, like the next episode. So that's how we end it with, what's that? 6 nations, 4 they're like actually stable nations, and 2 kind of unstable. See ya.